Dallas, Texas, I introduce to you Queen Alicia Underwood. Yeah.
Hello, everyone.
Welcome. You was watching Smooth like, why don't he hit that button? Because we don't.
She didn't pay me yet.
Right. He said, no, not yet. But, Alicia, I want to ask you what actually attracted you to begin a career in acting.
In film?
Yeah.
Well, I started out doing a few beauty pageants when I was 10 or 11, and I think my parents just saw the potential in the performance. I really loved being on stage and entertaining people, so they decided to put me in a lot of acting workshops, summer camps, and by the time I was 12, I was represented by an agent in Dallas, and I started booking national commercials, regional, industrials, print work, and they decided that this could be my future. So since I was probably 13 or 14, I've been doing this off and on, and about 2 years ago I decided to pursue this full time. I kind of got out of it, and then I had a talent scout at a theater saw me after the show and came and got me and said, hey, I really think you would be an actress. I want you to come and see my agent. So I got signed with another agent in Dallas, and I've been with them for, 7 years, 8 years, and I've been rocking and going. I now have a talent agent / career manager.
Wow.
In Plano, yeah.
Okay.
And she's been taking care of me for about 2 years now, and we are going out to LA in April.
Right.
And every role I do, I learn something, I experience new things, I meet the greatest people. This industry is, I meet, like you guys, I meet the greatest people every day.
Okay.
I love it.
Slide the check to her.
So I feel like what attracted me to this industry is just being able to portray a story, play different characters, get to know somebody else, the behind-the-scenes study of it, and meeting all these great people is what keeps me going.
Well, you know what you said, and I've been doing it since I was 13 and 14, and I'm like, you are a blessed, beautiful queen here because you look 13.
Yes.
And I've seen the trailer of the movie, and you're not 13.
No.
You are a great actress doing a lot of things here. What roles do you enjoy playing?
I enjoy
type of roles?
roles that challenge me. Typically, I like to get cast as the girl next door or the girlfriend, the high school sweetheart, but I really want to do roles that make me a little bit uncomfortable out of my comfort zone.
Right.
Not uncomfortable
Right.
material-wise, but just something like playing a twin. 2 twins, that's hard. You have to have 2 different personalities for the same.
That was an interesting concept.
role.
Yes, it was. It was very good.
And if they didn't watch the trailer, we put it out there for you. The movie is good.
The trailer is out on YouTube right now.
Yes.
So
we're getting a lot of hits.
Yeah,
on
so
that.
you can go and do that. But, and doing commercials, I kind of like, now that I look at you, I might have seen you in a commercial.
Maybe.
Tell me a few commercials you've done.
I have done Subway. I've done Hit Clips when I was younger, when those were popular, if anyone remembers Hit Clips. I've done 2 grocery store commercials that are regional, and I've also done a few print ads for pet groom products and some show homes, basically just their model. They want to take pictures of the girl in the catalog.
Right.
Just little things starting out. You kind of have to build your resume. So I love commercials too.
Well, I see you really going places. So remember Smooth and Tim, so we can get tickets backstage.
I was so excited to be on this show.
But everyone can't do what you're doing. So I say hats off to you. No one can do all that President Kip over there is doing, but hats off to you all for succeeding in doing and not letting something get you down. We all are human, but it takes a certain inner strength to continue to do it. Because, you don't seem like you're nervous now. When you have auditions and things, do you ever get nervous?
I wouldn't say I'd get nervous. I've never really been nervous at an audition. I've more just been adrenaline ridden, but like a clear head. I don't know if that's just a gift that I have, but being in the audition room, I actually get excited. It's like
It's
butterflies.
the beginning of that challenge that
Yes.
you're taking on.
Yes, exactly. That's
Okay.
how I've always felt ever since I was little. I loved
Kip,
being in the
you're
casting room.
you're nodding. You definitely know what she's speaking of.
Yeah, absolutely. I know exactly what Alicia's talking about. It's not like a negative nervousness
Right.
that drags
Right.
you down.
I
It
know.
really like gets you focused. And
Right.
it gets you fired
If you
up
don't
and
go
ready
through a
to
little bit of
perform.
nervous, something's
If you
not
count
right.
through it, one, and just kind of work with it and let it take control in a very positive way, yeah.
If I let my energy go down, my state of mind goes down, and I end up becoming passive and lethargic. So I want to keep that kind of adrenaline-ridden balance.
You got one on a lot of people because you know.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Some
Yeah.
be afterwards. What did I do? What happened? Let me pause for just one moment and go to the lines and say, welcome to the Queen Silvy Show. State your name and where you're calling from.
This is superstar King Patinio, all the way from Holland, Ohio. How are you doing today, my
I am
queen?
doing, Kane, you know I am supercalifragilistic. I don't care.
Supercalidocious.
Yes, I am.
366 days a year.
And well, let's just finish it because Queen is absolutely what?
Amazing.
Amazing. He knows. I love that, Kane. How are
love
you
listeners.
doing? Yeah, how are you doing today, Kane?
I am absolutely wonderful, and I'd like to give a shout-out to you, Queen Silvy and Smooth Tim, because I want to tell you your show is absolutely fabulous. So keep up the
Thank
good
you.
work.
Okay. Thank you very much, Kane. You know, we are doing Sylvia Mid today. Are you willing to participate?
You know I am. You know I am.
Okay. Well, I am currently having a conversation with Queen actress Alicia Underwood, and since you're called during her turn, we will let her describe a couple of words for you, Kane, and you do your best to answer them. We'll go with just two because we got to get going. There we go. So Alicia has two words. She's going to describe these words for you, Kane, and you guess what it is. Here we are. First of all, I'm sorry, Alicia. This is Kane. Alicia.
Hi, Kane. How are you?
Hi, I am wonderful. How are you, Alicia?
I'm good. So nice to meet you. I hope I help you out.
Okay, here we go.
It's rich, smooth, and creamy. You can bake with it. It's brown.
Chocolate.
Yes, you don't got to clap it on. Yes. Ding, ding, ding. Next one.
You can eat this at a barbecue. You put butter on it. It's yellow. It's kernels.
Corn.
Stretch it out.
And what do you hold it with two hands?
Cob. Corn on the
Yeah.
cob.
There you go. Thank you. Yeah, she's a superstar from the Pyramid Game. She actually won $20,000. That's great. Kane, I thank you very much for calling in, and everyone is probably wondering, superstar Kane Patinio. He's a former guest on the Queen Silvy Show from Ohio. He's born blind and autistic. He is a Christian rapper, and his dream is to come down into Texas to make his first CD. So he has
awesome.
videos that's on YouTube. Kane, tell everyone how they can check out your very powerful music videos.
You can find them under Kane, Kayne, the Christian rapper. That is on YouTube. And then I do have a Facebook, but the best way to find my videos is to follow my mother, and that is Casey, Casey, Petiniot.
All right. Thank you very much, Kane. You made my day every time. I'm telling you, you makes my Tuesday a little more terrific. And I thank you very much for calling in today, taking on Queen Alicia. And I appreciate that, okay?
You have a wonderful day. All of you have a wonderful day.
Thanks,
for
Kane.
having me.
Thank you very much, Kane. All right, so anyone else is more than welcome to call in and play a little round. This is a mini round of Sylvia Mid. Today on this terrific Tuesday, the Queen Silvy Show on Fishbowl Radio Network. We are talking to Queen Alicia Underwood, who is starring in a movie that I'm telling you have to go and see. I don't know how on earth you did that. Did you go home in your character? I mean, you have two characters, but do you take that home? I've heard some actors do that. They get into that character, and then when they're done, they're still practicing in that character. Do you do that?
Method acting, I have been known to method act. There was a time when I just did a workshop, and the character required me to be in a den locked up for a week. And so I actually didn't shower for 2 days just so
Wow.
I could really feel what it was. It wasn't even an audition. It was
Wow.
just a workshop. So I have been known to method act. But with this movie, I really studied a lot of movies with twins in them or a single actress playing a twin.
Right.
And I rewatched The Parent Trap, and I also looked at a lot of images, read a lot of articles, and
Haley
kind of
Mills.
what
Haley Mills.
Haley Mills.
Yeah, yeah.
The original.
the OG.
Taking it back, yeah.
And I read the script probably 5 or 6 times before I went on set every single time. And I would really get into the character of Mercy and really try to think about, like, even her body movements on set. I would try to sit like Mercy. So if it was Mercy's turn that day, I would get on and I would act like the queen bee that I am. And with Grace, I would show up to set in a baseball cap, no makeup, really kind of just girl next door, plain Jane. And that helped get me in the mindset and the mood, start thinking like her. So I really tried to put myself become completely them, like the day of or the night before. I would really try to think about, okay, Mercy would use this lip gloss and she would use this toothbrush and she would do this, down to, like, how I brush my hair. But with Grace, it was very just, I'm going to carry my books around in a backpack. And yeah, so that really helped.
Now, do you go as far as body movement, posture?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, when I was
Thinking about
on
it.
set, I even stood like Mercy. When I was waiting for my turn on set, I would wait around, even if it was just for an hour. I would wait around like her. I would wear the same outfit. I asked for a pink robe, so I could walk around in that. And
I love it.
really wanted to feel like the character, because if you kind of like that adrenaline thing in auditions, if you get out of character, you kind of lose your focus and your mental mindset. Your mindset goes down. So I was like, how can I make sure that I am staying on top of my game? And that's what works best for me, is to stay in that character.
That is so cool. I'm learning from you right now. See, I love horror movies. So if I was to method act in horror movies and take it home with Smooth, I'd scare his ass.
Yes, that's
You know what
been
I
known
mean?
to happen on sets too.
You know what I mean?
Start dreaming about the things that
Yeah.
you're on set with.
Yeah.
I think it's funny because when we start transitioning into comedy, which is what Kip and what Queen does, they kind of do the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you
You're
do.
playing a character in a lot of ways.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, sure you do.
Absolutely.
Even when you're telling the story, if you're telling the story, on stage, you kind of take that character and okay. Let me pause. I got another call on the line. Hey, welcome to the Queen Silvy Show. State your name and where you're calling from.
Denise, Toledo, Ohio.
Oh, I'm Ohio bound. What's up, Denise? How are you today?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
I am supercalifragilistic. You know me.
Can't beat that.
That's right. Some people are still wondering, what is supercalifragilistic? What does that mean? You're fine. But it is what it is. I'm assuming that you want to play Sylvia Mid-Rap.
Yes.
All right, we're going to move to my next guest here. He's president, by the way, President Kip Sanders, and he's going to do a couple of words for you. And you like that one?
Smooth Tim likes this word. I haven't
Yeah.
seen it yet, but he's cracking up. So
All
this
right,
should be a good one.
We got 2 words right here. By the way, Kip, this is Denise.
Hi,
this
Denise.
is
How are
Kip.
you doing?
I'm good, and you?
I'm doing very well.
All right, Denise, here we go.
All right, so these are at school. They're mean to other students.
Bullies.
Exactly. Very good.
Yes.
Look at that. Oh, okay.
He's laughing. Oh,
I don't even know. Ice-T used to be one of these.
A rapper?
No, before that. He provided women to people who want them.
okay. So
He
like,
dresses flashy. They have canes. And they,
He was a pimp.
yeah, there you go. Very good. Very good.
He was like, can I say that?
I was like,
I told you I was pulling out easy words. Okay,
That was good. Pimps have canes, right? I mean,
That's what I pictured.
Yeah, exactly.
Big ring.
Yeah, big ring, you know.
that was really good. Actually, Denise is the champ from last month.
Oh, very good. Well,
When
congratulations,
she
Denise.
called in there.
Thank you.
So it's only right that Queen Alicia, describe 2 words real quickly for you since you are the champ. We'll go with those 2. Alicia, this is Denise. Denise, Alicia.
Hi, Denise.
Hello, Alicia. Hi.
Oh, goodness.
All right, easy words. Better.
Yeah.
Here we go.
You eat these with burgers. You can get them at a fast food restaurant.
Fries.
French fries. Yes.
Yep.
When a couple wants to have a date night and they leave the kid at home with who?
A babysitter.
All right. See, that's why she's a champ. Thank you, Alicia.
It's all those improv classes and film
right,
things
they're all
that I do,
coming in.
lightning on my feet.
I don't know how I feel that Alicia got what was that, chocolate and babysitter, and I got bully and pimp.
I just.
Sylvie's trying to profile you just slightly.
No, I'm not. It was just randomly pulled. I'm so sorry. Thank you very much, niece. I appreciate you calling in.
Thank you.
And
All right, you
doing
guys
that
have a
there.
good day.
Thank you. You have a good day.
All right. Bye-bye.
That was. But Alicia, do you speak English more than English? What else do you do?
That's it. I took a couple of semesters of Chinese, but honestly, I wish that I had applied myself more because I don't remember really much of anything.
Well, if you ever get a role that requires it, I know you will master.
Was you doing Mandarin
yes.
or what was you?
Yes, I took Mandarin.
Any words at all that you remember?
I remember bao, which is
make-
dumpling. Yeah,
Is
and
dumpling?
Dumpling. Mm-hmm.
The word bao means dumpling.
Bao. Yeah.
Ah.
I'm pretty sure. Now people are gonna call in and be like, "No, it doesn't."
No, honey, that's not what it means at all.
That's not what it means.
Actually, bow means a really nasty.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
You said
I
bao.
wonder I
dare you.
remembered that one.
You guys are so silly. You're more than welcome to call in and get silly with us. No, I'm just kidding. The number to do it on, if you would love to call in and holler at our guests, ask our guests a question, or play Sylvia Mid, is 214-556-6239 on this terrific Tuesday. The Queen Silvy Show. We're conversating with Queen Alicia Ray Underwood. And, I want to give a shout out to Romario Facey because he's the writer. He's starring in the movie. Insincere Twins, and he directed it. And I want you to know that Mario, like maybe 3 years ago, was it 3 years ago? Maybe about 3 years. Maybe it was 4. We've been here 4 years, but he was a guest on the Queen Silvy Show, one of my first guests, and he enjoyed himself the first time. That when he wrote the next movie, which was One More Chance at
Love.
Yeah.
Smooth
Okay.
and myself is in the movie, and the Queen Silvy Show is in the movie. So he gave us a movie credit.
I thought I recognized you. He showed me
Yeah.
that movie before I signed on to do the project, and I was like, I
Yeah,
recognize you.
she does an interview, and I'm like an announcer on TV
Yeah.
that says this guy's blowing
So I
up.
thought that was really
bulb.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So yeah, we know about Mario very well, and I'm looking forward to the red carpet event that's coming up. But tell me or tell them about your characters.
Yes. Dual characters this time. Definitely a challenge. I played a twin, so I was Mercy, who Mario describes as the evil twin, and Grace, which he describes as the good girl. And in real life, I am the good girl. I'm Grace all the way. It wasn't that hard to get into Grace.
Okay. Okay.
I would show up in my normal outfit, and he'd be like, "So is that Grace?" And I'm like, "Wow, I am Grace."
Okay.
And so they are sisters, and Mercy gets into a lot of trouble. Just in general, she gets into a lot of trouble. She has a lot of money, and so does Drew, her husband, which is played by Mario. And she decides that her life is not as fulfilling as she wants it to be. So she schemes, I won't say what, but she makes a scheme and she gets her sister in on it for money. And I was very surprised because if I'm really Grace, like in real life, I would never do this. But
Okay.
Grace decides to go along with the scheme. And in the end, I think that they all learn a very hard lesson. It's very gripping. It actually is pretty sad. And I think that viewers will stay compelled to watch it through the whole thing. I mean, they're just going to be blown away.
Right.
It's not a Hollywood ending. It's more, I would say, like a thriller novel almost. It's not a comedy. It's not a drama.
See,
it's
that's building the curiosity.
yeah,
the
it's a
words
drama thriller, I think, instead of just a drama. But the two characters, I think Mercy has a softer side to her. But at the same time, I think that she should make better decisions, and that there will be a part 2.
Yeah, will there? Oh, that is interesting.
If Mario's listening, I don't know if there will be, but I'm pretty sure there
Pretty
will
sure
be.
there will be. They'll be wanting
should
to carry this on, this
Yeah.
movie. I'm telling you, the trailer has me ready now to see the full movie.
Really?
You
Good.
just sat here using the right words to
Yeah.
build up the curiosity on it. And again, the movie Insincere Twins, the trailer is on YouTube.
Yes.
But it's also like on your page.
Oh, yeah. It's all over
it's
social
everywhere.
media. If you just type in Insincere Twins on Facebook, it'll pop up. You can go to Insincere Twins Facebook page. I think we have a couple of thousand likes so far. So we're generating a lot of talk, a lot of popularity. I have friends texting me. I have people saying, I can't wait to see this movie. So we are.
I don't know. Maybe I need to
hyping it
get
up.
your autograph today.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, I've been practicing it.
Okay,
so.
you know. It's,
I get fan mail sometimes. I
That's
had a gentleman
great.
email, and he was like, I really want a signed photo of you, so I'm getting ready to mail out some fan
All
fan
right.
art.
Now,
Yeah.
since this is your popularity on some of the social media sites popped up a bit since the trailer come out,
Oh, yes. Yes, I'm getting probably 20 friend requests every 2 days. My friend request list is super high. I'm having to go to a page. I have people. One of my friends, he's a musician in Austin, and he's in South by Southwest right now, American Idol finalist.
Mm-hmm.
His career's blowing up, but he wants to have coffee with me because he wants to hear about the film.
Well, that's great.
And yeah, he was like, I really want to, get to know an actress and hear about it and
It's good
what's
support
going on.
for each other, too.
That
Yes,
is. It is
and
so great. I
an
mean, but that's
importance.
what you want, right? I mean,
Yes.
all of this that's
Yep.
happening, right?
Yes.
I mean, where you see yourself going? I mean, with your acting career.
That is the $1 million question.
Yeah.
I see myself in, 2 years out in LA, probably working on union and non-union projects. And I also want to be a part of the crew as well. I want to do both sides, but mainly film on the other side, like acting. And I would like to be either in a network TV show or Netflix, or I would also like to do something with becoming a star in a film. That's pretty much what I want to do, is star in films. I want to do Sundance, South by Southwest. I want to win Academy Awards. Just
Grammys.
because
I see that.
Grammys, Emmys.
Yes,
Anything.
Emmys. Any kind of award.
That you got
I've won
all
awards,
4 of them.
Right.
right now. So it just, that motivates me because I always want to better myself, and I want to do better than the last role. And it's nothing for fame. It's more about how can I challenge myself and get the most out of life and this role. And that's usually what brings me to win awards, is the passion that I have for it.
Very much.
So I see myself in 2 or 3 years just killing the game.
Killing the game now and doing a lot of things. I like your attitude.
Can I ask a question, Queen
Yes,
Silvy?
by all means.
Alicia, so in your new movie you play twins, right?
Yes.
So obviously there's just one of you, but you're playing
Yes,
two
there's one
people.
of me, yep.
So how did you film that? Was there a green screen? I'm sure there's scenes in the movie where the twins are in the same scene, right? How was that accomplished?
It is, but we were standing at just the right angle to make sure that we're back to back, or it'll show my profile and then the editor will make
Okay.
sure that so we're
That's
never
cool.
like in this. I don't know how they do it. He hired some really
That's cool, though.
talented editor to do it, but we were never really in the same scene, like
Sure.
this close. But you'll
Or have
see
a
in the
double
movie.
standing there.
Yeah,
and,
we didn't have a double. It was mainly just angles, and I had to do the scene the same way twice to make sure that we're fitting in both characters.
How did you even get the part? How did you end up becoming the lead role for Insincere Twins, the next hot
How did
movie?
Romario discover you?
People are gonna hate this because I didn't even audition.
Wow.
He just called and he told me that he had a film he would like me to look at. He had been watching me on Facebook. That's why I recommend actors and actresses who do not participate in social media, you have to be social media active all the time because that's where it's
the time
going.
now. That's how it is.
You have to be everywhere.
Yep.
So my presence is Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. I mean, everywhere. And
Kroger's. I'm just playing. Right.
MySpace.
MySpace. Oh my
Right.
gosh, a
Post
Zanga.
office,
Friendster.
post office.
WhatsApp. Yeah, post office.
Right.
Everything.
Yeah.
And he messaged me on Facebook, gave me a call, and we discussed it. I read the script, and he said he was referred to me by one of my friends. I had no idea, but they were watching me, and they said that I'd be perfect for it. I had no idea. And, he just offered me the role.
So now that you've completed it, do you feel like, yes, you were perfect for it?
Yes, I was the right fit for that. I don't see anyone else in the network industry, like the pool that I hang around with. I feel like I was the one that was able to carry the dual role and be able to more, because I have such a plain look. I was able to become Mercy, dramatic, and then Grace, no makeup. Just completely different, but the same person. I think that I would be the one to.
So you can go like,
that. Oh yeah,
give me Mercy right now. What's
Yes.
something she'd say? Come on,
Yes.
give it to me.
Something Mercy would say. Drew, I told you I'm going out to eat with a friend. Okay, you just stay here, drink your coffee, watch TV.
All right. Oh, snap. Hey, was that nice?
I was convinced.
What about the evil twin?
All right, well, that was Mercy, so she's the evil one. Grace is the sweet
That was the evil one?
Yes.
She was sexy. She was
sassy.
like...
She does. Mercy
you know,
is
teasing
sexy.
like kind of,
Yes.
sort of.
She carries a sexual,
Yeah, yeah. But
dramatic
with
air
control.
about her. Yeah. And Grace is very like, Mercy, I don't know if I'm cut out to do that. Let me think about it, okay? She's very sweet and
I love that. That was
caring,
so good.
compassionate. She sees all sides, which is me in real life.
Pretty much opposites.
Yeah,
Right.
so opposite. And Romario, I give him props for that because he was able to distinguish by the writing so well and the action, distinguish the two characters flawlessly. Very impressed.
The movie Insincere Twins. You have to see this movie. Someone is looking at taking over this movie.
Really?
That's what I'm asking you. I'm thinking not Netflix, but
Oh.
Lion.
Yes, Lionsgate. Yeah.
yeah.
I thought you meant another director. I
No,
panicked.
I meant
I was like, oh no. Yes, we have some investors looking at us.
That
some
is so great.
distributors. Yes. He emailed me and said that Lionsgate is actually looking at rights to our film, which is super exciting.
'tis only the beginning.
Yes, and we have the Academy Award-winning actress, the costume designer for Black Panther. I forget her name, but she actually is following our Facebook page. She's liking our posts. She's seen me, so I'm really excited and just blown away that
This is
she
great.
is noticing. She lives in Los Angeles and
Right.
just won an Academy Award.
Right.
Now, was
And
that
she's
his
loving
third or
our
fourth
stuff.
film? Is that Romario's third, fourth film?
Oh man,
So,
you
I
got
mean,
me.
Yeah.
So he has started to build a reputation, so it's nice that he came to you because
Yeah.
you're coming with an individual that has a decent reputation. Mm-hmm. And that's only going to help your career.
Yes. He
That is
comes
so
from a
great.
background
Right,
in
yes.
film and
Yes,
modeling. He's
yes.
from Jamaica,
Yep.
his career was just
You're
blown
telling
up.
me,
Yeah.
but that is a good thing, and I'm wishing you all the luck. I don't even need to wish you luck because, I just need to touch you and rub some of that luck on me because you're doing a darn good thing, and I'm going to be following you too. Everybody else is following you, so why not continue to follow a rising star?
you.
That's what you are. So you know what? You started young, and I'm sure that there are some young kids out here who watch TV and watch the commercials, and they want to do it.
Yes.
They may not have the parents to put them through what they're doing, but what words of advice would you give to someone young who's wants to be an aspiring actor?
Well, I actually have had that question quite a bit, especially with parents that don't support them.
Right.
You need a support group. You need to have friends. You need to have someone to trust. You need to have a manager, someone who believes in you. So I would recommend getting some headshots done. They don't have to be super professional, but I'd recommend getting some nice headshots done that are to industry standard, which is 8x10 color headshots. And anything on your resume that you've done, even if it's just a local theater play, I would recommend putting that on there to start. And I would recommend taking some workshops. If you can work, you do need a part-time job. So I would recommend making sure that you have the means to do this, because it's not free to take these workshops or classes. So I'd recommend trying to Google search some acting workshops in your local area and try to get in front of these casting directors or these open calls, these go-sees, look at agencies in your city, and really try to, because I've seen people do it that don't have parent support and their career is taken off. So, but you do have to have the drive. You have to have the want to work hard, because nobody sees what goes on behind the scenes with me. But I am working hard day and night, no matter what I'm doing. I'm always memorizing a 5-page scene. I'm in acting class. I'm taking workshops. I'm doing table reads.
Busy
I'm at
girl.
a 4-hour chemistry read, like on Saturday at UT Austin. I mean, you just got to you have to know that this is going to be a commitment.
Right.
But you have to really enjoy it.
Right.
So,
right.
yeah, that's what I would recommend for someone who is just starting out, is that it can be done, but it is going to take hard work.
And it will pay off very much so.
It will pay off. Oh, when you start reaping those benefits,
Oh,
which
yeah.
it will happen, you will reap the benefits eventually. Hopefully sooner than later, you'll feel amazing.
That is so great. I love it. The movie again, Insincere Twins, the trailer is available now on, you can go on Facebook anywhere and find it, but it's also on YouTube. But now, what projects do you have working on next now that the film is complete?
Upcoming? Well, for networking, an example of a great networking opportunity, I took Donice Hardy. She's a big casting director in LA and Texas. She works out of Austin now. I took her workshop 3 weeks ago for a commercial. She put out a post to me saying that she's doing a table read for a director who's casting for a feature film, and he is looking for about 10 actors and actresses to come and read. And you will also have opportunity to audition for the part you're reading for. And it's great to get in front of him and get in front of her again.
Yeah.
Since I had just taken her workshop, she referred me to the director. So in 2 weeks, I am going to be at a big panel, a table read for this new feature film that's going to be in Dallas.
Luck.
Yeah, it's a SAG film too, which is great. So I'll be doing that. And then I am headed out to LA in April. I'm going to be meeting with some managers. I'm making my own produced demo reel.
Go, girl.
And I will be sitting at the SAG panel, the table, and doing some networking. So we'll see.
Get your red carpet runway outfits all lined up in the closet, so you can just, I'll just put
my
this
acting
on.
coach wants me to start planning some outfits, taking pictures, looking at it. See, all this stuff happens behind the scenes that
they have no idea.
It takes a
Stay
village.
positive. Just stay positive. And we've got a lot of friends that are around here trying to act, in Los Angeles trying to act, and you got to be patient.
Yes.
It'll come when it comes. It's
and I
amazing.
get so much rejection. People think it comes easy for me. It does not. I get rejected all the time, and you just got to say, you know what? It's not me. Don't take it personally. It's just a business.
And that's important to have that right attitude when you get those rejections. You know.
Especially when you work hard. It's kind of, like, oh, I didn't
if
get
it
this.
wasn't
I
meant
worked
for
so
you,
hard.
it wasn't meant for you. Yours
Exactly.
is coming.
Yeah, that's when you need a
something else
coach,
is around
and
the
that's when you
corner.
need a friend. And
Yes,
say, listen,
that's your support group. You need someone to say,
Right.
I've had in my car before, I've seen someone else get the part on Instagram that I did not, and I worked so hard for. And I had to call my acting coach and just say, hey, this is happening. I'm sad. And they're just like, let me build you up and see it from a different perspective.
Good team.
Yeah, you got to have that support.
That's what's up. It's been a pleasure.
Yes.
I want you to come back again so that you can, before you get to Hollywood, that is, get back on the show and keep me in tune with all the things that you're doing.
With us little people.
Yes, with us little ones.
I'm so glad for this opportunity.
We're having a great time.
Yes. Oh my
Tell
gosh.
everybody how you can be followed, as if they don't know or haven't done it now, but tell everybody how you can be followed on social media.
Yeah, it's Instagram at Alicia, ALICIA, R Underwood. And my Facebook page is Alicia Ray, RAE Underwood. And same thing with my Facebook page. So I have a friend request, and I also have just a like page.
Okay.
And then Twitter is Alicia Ray U.
you can pretty much Google this Queen Alicia Ray
I didn't want to
Underwood
say it,
and
but
find her because that's the kind of superstar she is
you can
here.
just Google.
See, that's how you
Alicia
know
Underwood.
when
Yeah.
she has to do a page too, because when your friends start getting up around 5,000, you're like, oh
it's
man,
time
I'm
to
in
get
like
another one.
I gotta bust a move.
4,040 or something. I'm like,
Yep,
Yeah.
it's about that time. Well, I thank you very much for being on the show. Stick
Thank
around. She
you.
still will be here in studio if anyone would love to call in and talk to Queen Alicia Ray Underwood. What I want to do right now is, before we go to our commercial break, by the way, and when we come back from our commercial break, we will have President Kip Sanders. And you're going to say, why do you keep calling him president? I'm going to...
Explain,
We're going to
Lucy.
break it down for you on all the
Explain.
amazing things this guy is
Explain.
doing. I mean, he should be sitting here asleep right now. He does so much stuff, but he is alert and well. But what I'd like to do right now is share one of our past guests who gave some little words about the Queen Silvy show. He enjoyed himself from Africa, from Johannesburg, South